What's up, guys? Matt here with OddsJam. In this video, using the OddsJam screen to find some good DFS plays on for the Super Bowl, specifically looking at the Super Bowl. So Underdog, PrizePicks. We got a new one added to OddsJam as well called No House Advantage. So just going to be going through the OddsJam screen and identifying valuable player props to put into a DFS entry. That's pretty much it. Starting with player passing yards. So the book we're looking at on this one is PrizePicks, and we're not Hurts. Hurts does not have really any value on his prop, but what player does have value, it's the other quarterback on the other side of the ball, and that is Patrick Mahomes. So if we're looking at, and let me zoom in just a little bit more here. If we're looking at this play, Patrick Mahomes over passing yards, just do a brief glance at where every sportsbook prices it. And there's like one very, very clear outlier, and it is PrizePicks at 285.5. Now there's a little bit of an issue pulling odds on this far right one, so we can ignore that for now. But look at every other sportsbook. Take out PrizePicks, look at every other book. Pinnacle, which is this OddsJam line here, is the lowest at 290.5. But look how much they favor this going over. They have the over priced at -122. They have the under priced at +104. Pretty heavily favoring this going over. And that's still 5 yards higher than what PrizePicks is offering Mahomes. PrizePicks is clearly significantly too low, way too low on Mahomes' passing yards in this game. So that's going to be my first player prop that you can lock in. It's just going to be on PrizePicks. There's really no value on Underdog on this one. They have it correctly priced at 294. PrizePicks does not. They're sleeping. We'll catch them sleeping. Next up, we'll look for just the receiving yards market. Just going to go through every market and identify profitable plays to put on PrizePicks. So one really good one here, we're looking at A.J. Brown, and we're looking at him. This is again on PrizePicks. I had to zoom out a little bit because there's some longer, when they combine receivers, couldn't fit everything on one page. But regardless, A.J. Brown over 69.5 receiving yards. That's very nice. Is a really good one. Every book prices him, a yard, 1 yard, a yard, 2 yards, 3 yards higher at in the 70s, somewhere in the 70s. I also like this for the similar logic with the Mahomes one. Majority of books that price it above the 69.5 number also favor the over. BetMGM at 71.5 favors the over, as does Caesars, as does DraftKings. At 72.5, Pinnacle favors the over, as does WinBet. At 71.5, Betfred does. So this 69.5 is clearly the lowest, and sportsbooks that have it priced above favor the over. So this A.J. Brown one, I think, is incredible value, getting him to go over 69.5 receiving yards. So that is another leg to put into a PrizePicks entry. Unfortunately, haven't yet found one on any of the other platforms. The value is just significantly better on PrizePicks than it is on the other books. For similar logic, the other Eagles receiver, Devontae Smith, has a good one as well. PrizePicks has his priced at 60.5. No other book has it at 60.5. And for the similar logic as the A.J. Brown and the Mahomes one, sportsbooks that price it above his number also favor the over. BetMGM has the over favored, right? And what I mean by that is if you just look at where both sides of the line are priced, you can which side is more expensive. The higher number means that side is being favored by the sportsbook. So BetMGM has the over 61.5 priced at -120, the under priced at -110, favoring the over. BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, Betfred all favor the over at 61.5. OddsJam line has this priced at 64.5. Now they have it slightly favoring the under, but that's still 4 yards higher. That's a 4-yard difference. And WinBet has it priced at 64.5, and they favor the over. So similar to the A.J. Brown one, really no matter how you slice it, this over 60.5 is a really good price for Devontae Smith's receiving yards on PrizePicks. Again, this column right here is Underdog. It's at 64.5. Really no value there, unfortunately. Better value on the Devontae Smith one at 60.5. So that is my third player prop for this video. And now we'll go to the rushing yards. I looked at all the other receivers, didn't find any plays that were as good of value as the 3 that I have found so far. But let's look at receiving and see what we can do. Or excuse me, rushing. Let's look at rushing and see what we can do. So right off the bat, Jalen Hurts rushing yards is really good. And I can actually zoom back in here. PrizePicks, again, on PrizePicks, unfortunately, that's the best value. This is the 4th one on PrizePicks. Prices it at 46.5. And for the same reason why I like the other 3 plays, no other book has it at this number. Every single book has it priced above this number. They have Jalen Hurts priced between like 49 and 50.5 is pretty much where every book has it. And some books, not quite as much as the other ones, but most of them still do favor the over. BetMGM favors the over at 50.5. Pinnacle favors the over at 49.5, as does WinBet, as does Betfred. So again, for a lot of reasons, this Jalen Hurts over 46.5 rushing yards is a really good play. So that is the 4th one they were going to go ahead and lock in here. And let's keep scrolling through these rushing props and find some value. So that's actually going to be it. Look through the rest of the plays. Those were the best value ones that I found. So 4 DFS PrizePicks plays that you guys can have for the Super Bowl. If you're locking in any of these in any sort of entry combination, comment and let me know. But that is all I got. So appreciate everybody watching and have a good one.